Hey, what's going on? Motivational Monday. Right back at you. Just went live earlier. Just got done with my photo shoot for my album. I know this is Motivational Monday, not a Freestyle Friday, but I just want to let people know. It's 6/19 album release party. It's about to be on and popping. Location to be announced. Working on all that fine detail work. But anyways, man, I want to motivate you guys on this Monday. And so, man, this one book, I've been in sales, actually my 7-year anniversary. Come on, somebody, 7-year anniversary being in sales at Verizon. And probably about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, came across this book that seriously revolutionized my selling technique. And the book was called Way of the Wolf by Jordan Belfort. Shouts out to Jordan Belfort. Changed my career. Seriously, probably the best sales book I ever read. Best material, like hands down. You may know him. He's portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie Wolf of Wall Street. He had a bunch of, stuff that went south for him in that movie. But, he kind of talks about how he had a makeover of his, straight line selling system and, not to take advantage of people and stuff like that. So super phenomenal book. You seriously got to get it if you're in sales. But really in the book, he talks about no matter what you do, you're in sales, whether you're a parent or a teacher or a minister or whatever. So it's really good material. And so I'm going to kind of pick a couple of things to, kind of talk about. One of the things that I wanted to talk about today, he does this quote in his New York accent, and the book is called The Way of the Wolf. Somebody just commented on my IG. The book is called The Way of the Wolf. But he does this thing, in this New York accent. He says, to be good in sales, you have to be sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and an expert in your field. All right. Sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and an expert in your field. If I have any friends from New York, let me know how my accent is, right? But it's so true. Like the first one, sharp as a tack. Man, anytime you're on the sales floor, anytime you're working with people, like selling anything, like you got to know, man, what you're talking about, man. You have to be sharp because, man, if they ask a question or, you just don't seem like you have it all together when you're doing a sales presentation or whatever, and you don't seem sharp, like you're not like the sharp, one, or like the client or whatever is like ahead of you in terms of understanding, it's not going to work, like you have to impress by your sharp, your being sharp, your sharpness, whatever. I probably didn't sound sharp right there. But you have to be sharp, man. Sharp as a tack. The second one, seriously phenomenal. Sales is a transference of energy. I want you guys to get that. Sales is a transference of energy. When you are energetic, not monotone, right? So many teachers, man, it was just like putting people to sleep because they talk like this, kind of like the guy that says Bueller, and Ferris Bueller's, Day Off. Man, you got to be dynamic in your vocal range. He talks a lot about tonality and how your tonality needs to change and, flow and be dynamic, right? And so enthusiastic as hell. One of the really good videos that I want you guys to check out if you want to get more into this is a guy named Kenny Brooks. Seriously, phenomenal and funny, really engaging. I always show this to my new hires when I talk about this whole thing about sales being a transference of energy. He sells his window cleaner and seriously, like so energetic, like funny, like is engaging, so check out that video, Kenny Brooks on YouTube, viral, all that stuff. So enthusiasm, right? That's the reason why in our sales process at, Verizon, man, we come out, man, very first, like, welcome to Verizon, like stick out our hands, make it personable and all this stuff because, man, energy, right? We want to be enthusiastic and present, and use our tonality. Now, if you don't know that term, tonality is basically a vocal range with your voice. So sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and an expert in your field. It kind of goes with the first one, but man, really, you have to be an expert, right? You will not sell something if you don't know it. You got to know it and you got to believe in it. It's not just enough to know it. You have to believe in what you are selling. If you don't believe it, if you're not convinced, there's no way you're going to convince somebody else to drink the Kool-Aid. Come on, somebody. Sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and an expert in your field. Okay. Take that out to wherever you're going. If you're going out into school to teach, if you're going, man, to pick up the kids or drop the kids off, like whatever, you can apply these principles to, help get you through today. Let's go out there. Let's be sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and an expert in your field. All right. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you're motivated. All right.